Style. UAE. Eric Fortune watching from UAE. Good evening. I'm watching from Burkina Faso. Enoko Jeremiah. Okay, I see you. Welcome. Go Germain watching from Victoria. Okay, I see you. Fellow Ambazonians, where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? And this one is a very important last week evaluation. You know, every child who grows up, goes to school, gets evaluated. Anye Awa watching from Calabar, one love. Every child who goes to school gets an exam, watching from Fumban. Even you who goes to school, whether you are doing masters or you are doing degree or you are doing PhD, whatsoever, you have a level of evaluation. You get level where they evaluate you dey, where it show say that level where they evaluate you dey na for know whether you actually understand, na for know how far is to know if you are going forward or you are making backward step which has to be corrected. That is the essence of every evaluation. A child who goes to school sits for an exam or a continuous assessment. A school evaluates the child. It's true. Exam, or better still, maybe sometimes not the truth of knowledge because you have many things in you that you can deliver, but it's enough time for you to at least tell your teacher that you've understood this aspect of the studies. This is the point. This is the point. And my dear Ambazonians, the week started in a very, very, happy mood for the people of Southern Cameroon. Jome Claude watching from Bamenda. Hello Claude, I see you. The week started in a very, very happy mood for the people of Southern Cameroon when we saw La République du Cameroon occupational forces hit the rock, and it was KO for one of their commanders in Fako. And yes, I brought the details to your knowledge. And don't forget, we also had issues in Ngokitunja County. That is, of course, where we have the villages that begins with ba 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 ba. I told you everything about this, and it's time for you to know exactly how Ambazonia is. Nobody should tell you about Ambazonia, but you should tell the world about Ambazonia. So the week we start in a way where we see a lot of things. Valerie Dipnu, hello, greetings to you and welcome. Hi to you, Monajo Ibrahima. Welcome to our live this particular evening. Today we are looking at events that happened during the week. From Monday to today, the things that happen in Ambazonia. We will be doing a weekly assessment. We will evaluate, look the struggle as it go, as time it pass. For know whether they on the right track or wetin they happen where they need for adjust them. That is the essence of this particular weekly evaluation. So we call it this week in retrospect, and we are going to look at what lies ahead. What is the distance ahead of Ambazonians? Where to be the thing the way it dey for our front. Of course, many things in there for our front, but which particular one in there our front way we get for make sure so we emphasize on. Yes, watching from Queen Bamenda, Ground Zero, Nini NS. I see you, your place there. Fellow Ambazonians, some issue be happen for below Foncha. This one I want to talk purposely for this live. It didn't happen this week. It happened a month ago, right? I'll talk about that. Now, we have this live show is going to take like an hour. So please be ready to bear with us the time, because we are talking about so many things that happen. I don't want to rush to make a rush. If you have to make a rush, but it should be in a way that you understand and you know the facts and figures in order not to get confused. Now, there is an issue with the Francis Ganu case. This one did not happen this week. I will still talk about it in this live broadcast, These are some of the things that we bring them, right, to make the information arena to keep alive. Watching from Douala, Biamerun. Glad to have you for Feel good ish. You mentioned Isu. Keep up, sir. Thank you, Kwame Simon. Isu highly represented. Way highly represented. Furawa 100%. Womb 100%. And hello to all our people who are watching from Ishimbi. I'm thinking about everybody who is watching us from Koshin village, and why not thinking about everybody watching us from Nyos and as well in the entire Menchum County. You are welcome, my dear comrade Kwame Simon. Now, Benda Bali Road. We go look the issue of Benda Bali Road. What did it happen? Benda Bali Road. Now, we will go inside. Some people, the way they call themselves, say they be youth them. They say they go shoot on down, they contribute money for go support Pobia. Who are these youths? Right? Who are really these youths? We are going to x-ray these youths. What capacity do they have? What do they do for a living that they are able to raise 40 million francs CFA that they want to support a dictator, somebody who is already 100 years plus, to still stand for an election? Who are these youths? We'll be coming into that closely. Now, La République du Cameroon, they have Tata Promise, welcome. This guy there, La République du Cameroon government, they have been asked by the European Union to reimburse, to pay back 1,300,000 euros, which was given to them as a support during the COVID-19 period. These funds were mismanaged. These funds were embezzled by La République du Cameroon officials. I will bring in that to you again once more. I think I gave you this update during the week, but we'll be looking at that once more. Valerie, welcome. Yes, you are connected. Merci Batum, highly connected. John Gute. John Gute don't even know which way it happened. Somebody who calls himself a prime minister hasn't got a single knowledge of what exactly is happening in the so-called La République du Cameroon. The issue of the transfer of Sonara to Kribi. John Gute had no idea. He was never informed, and he was sidelined. This goes a long way to buttress our points that we've been making here, that John Gute is just a figurehead. There are people who run La République du Cameroon. There are people who are more powerful than John Gute. Vincent Gomez, welcome. These people are more powerful, more influential. They make decisions, critical decisions in La République du Cameroon, more than John Gute. John Gute is at the corridor of power. He has no knowledge about things that are happening, whereas he calls himself a prime minister. It's a big shame. Mind you, La République du Cameroon Constitution states in Article 10. Listen, if you have time, go read it, or you can Google it. In Article 10, it states that the President of the Republic shall appoint the Prime Minister, and the Prime Minister, upon recommendation from the Prime Minister, other ministers will be appointed. Article 10. I specified this so well. Go check. Now, this means that, in fact, for a normal pidgin way we will know, that means say President of the Republic will appoint Prime Minister now. So now a Prime Minister now go find people the way one work like minister then, right? Can't tell President say okay, that one will him no. Me na demand for education, me na demand for this, me na demand for that, right? That's what it's supposed to be now. That's what it's supposed to be. But what is the reality? The reality now say the President of the Republic, he appoint Prime Minister the same day where he appoint other ministers. The way me say Prime Minister, he don't get any knowledge about the people the way they work with them. So each other like a figurehead, paper tiger, Article 10 of La République du Cameroon Constitution. Go check. This is the fact. Even the Secretary General at the Prime Minister's office in La République du Cameroon is appointed by the President, meaning that the Secretary General at the Prime Minister's office in La République pays allegiance to the President. You can imagine? We'll come to that. Colonial Dio for Bamenda 2. In name na Nkongo Nicholas. He collect again. God bless you too, Comrade Nini Enes. They call it say Nkongo Nicholas. He collect Colonial Dio for Bamenda 2. I will bring update on that. Now, Ambazonian community in South Africa, we stand with you because you mourning one of our comrades, one of our fighters, one of a very strong person in the name of Comrade Patrick Vega, who actually left us and joined the ancestors. We pray that may his soul rest in peace. So we are sending our special condolence in this particular live update to Ambazonian community in South Africa and to Ambazonians worldwide and his family in particular, who are actually mourning this great loss. He has been one of us. He has been part and parcel of us. He has been with this struggle from day one. It's really a sad situation when an Ambazonian leaves this world. We pray and hope that the boya we are fighting for, we shall get it, and we shall give our people the best, and they will have a place they call home. Ambazonian community South Africa, today with una place ide. Now, Mangang was released. This one came as a shock to Blackleg community, La Republique agents, and their Blacklegs in Kunyam titles and all the like. The release of Mangang shocked many of them, and we are going to also bring that again in this particular review, the week in retrospect. This week I'll pick out again another very important aspect of the security situation on ground zero, how Ambazonian freedom fighters expose themselves to the enemy, which is not correct. Ambazonian freedom fighters and the social media. Ambazonian freedom fighters and the social media. We're going to look into this subsequently. Ngokitunja again is boiling. We're going to review Ngokitunja and see what exactly is happening there. My dear Ambazonians, on concluding for tonight, we're going to conclude on the state of the struggle. We're going to conclude on the state of the struggle. We will conclude on the level where the struggle is there, how far it go. I understand some people them get them for their heart, their own way they want them me go. But because we would there for this struggle on a daily basis, we see where to where it happen, we witness them on a daily basis, we did like a journey where we walk a day, small, we see them as we go, we will talk them the way we see them. No be some man go show was on place, can't talk now way to a wish me be. No. We will talk as it go. And when we will talk about that one, we will draw the curtains and we will call them a night. Thank you again once more. If you join me for this particular platform, you'll be welcome. My name is Fabiano Deco, your friend, your comrade, and your humble servant. I dey on a daily basis for giving an update. Maybe I figure one or few things away worry me, but I'm gonna make sure say I bring an update from this end. Ambazonia shake, you know the take Rams in your place there. Mike. You say John Gute is responsible. He must have piloted a transfer with a good envelope for himself and family. Wow, I don't have any comment about that. Thank you very much for your feedback. My dear Ambazonians, once more, if you are joining us for the very first time, you are welcome to this platform. It is where we bring daily updates on the events, things happening in Southern Cameroon, Ambazonia. Wherever Ambazonians find themselves, of course, there must be information. News must come. from any place Amazon can find it, whether it's diaspora or it's ground zero, we will bring it to your knowledge. And we are here on 3 principal objectives. One is to inform you, secondly is to educate our people, thirdly is to sensitize our masses, our communities, on how we need to move forward and build a better society, a society where there is the respect for the rule of law and there is total practice of justice. Justice is not only being said by the mouth, but has to be ensured that it is implemented. That's what we are fighting for. We say all for one, one for all. Anything that will make us go out of track, it is not in our name. Attacking our civilian population is not in our name. Anyone who goes after our civilian population, the buy and sell, taxi driver, Okada people, Clando driver, anybody extorting our most vulnerable population is doing this at his or her own risk. It is not in our name. That is not the Ambazonian struggle. If you take my team by force, you know be amber. If you dey for ground zero, you use your antor. Now if you take my team by force, anything will happen with you, it correct na correct. We stand on the path of truth and justice. If something is right or is wrong, for example, if doing something is wrong and it has been done by La Republique and we denounce it, if Ambazonia does that same thing, it doesn't make that thing right because it has been done by an Ambazonian. We will also denounce it. That is the beauty of this liberation struggle. We should start practicing the good governance we want and to show our people that we are ready to set the pace in the new country, Southern Cameroon, Ambazonia. Once more, you are welcome. Today is Sunday, the 20th of July, the year of our Lord 2025. If I can have it clearly at my watch right now, it is exactly 15 minutes, 7:15 p.m. in Muya, 7:15 p.m. in Ekondo Titi, 7:15 p.m. in Balikumbat, 7:15 p.m. in Anyajwa. At the same time, 7:15 p.m. in Tombe, thinking about our people in Lewo, in Wabane, 7:15 p.m. in Isu, 7:15 p.m. my dear Ambazonians, in Wirikum, in Njikwa, as well as in Oshe, 7:15 p.m. in Sentapo, Bamenda, Small Mancon, and Tamulung, 7:15 p.m. at Commercial Avenue, Bamenda, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Ambazonians, 7:15 p.m. in Dikumbe Baluwe. Welcome once more to the program. Now, Sontia below Foncha, right? Sontia below Foncha. Now, if you never yet share the video, share them as far as you can. Make sure say you share this video as far as you can, so that we'll get people the way they can get the information. Yes, share the video as far as you can. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now, if you follow me or you subscribe for the channel, make sure say you turn on your notification bell. Turn on your notification bell so that next time we will dey live, you no need for can check out our day live. Automatically you go get notified. Say this, so hey, Fabiano is live. You can watch am. Or if we drop any update, now you be first man for see am. When you turn on your notification bell, you will always be first man for see any update where we drop am. Yes, so now so it be. Something happen for below Foncha, my dear Ambazonians. This one don't make like almost a month. It don't make almost a month. They say Ekelebe den ambush Amber, where Amber go kidnap. I don't be showing the pictures because the pictures will be gross and it will be good. I get a whole video about that. I cannot show you. You know why? This Toto has not be our own. You know if you do anyhow like it get rules. If I show that kind of picture for here, then you show that kind of picture because if you show that kind of picture, it affects somebody. Now, this video will get them from below Foncha. They say the story will come on and say Amber go kidnap Elijah Tebit, welcome. Ekelebe then ambush them, then they bully them. Then we'll see they bully the Amber plus the people the way they kidnap her. I don't know if you understand that kind of talk. For below Foncha, it happened some time ago from Quen. This is what the information we're getting out there. say Amber go kidnap some people them, Ekelebe ambush the Amber them, then Bole all man, even plus the people them, Amber kidnap them. It sound for your mind. We see people, we see Okada the way they don't born two. Then we see how many people they sleep for down, almost 5 people. People they start ask questions. See, my dear Ambazonians, ground zero, life for ground zero is a bet. You know what I mean by a bet? 50-50. 50% say you go win, 50% say you go lose. Life for ground zero, it be 50% say you go stay alive, and 50% some person go bole you. It takes only 1 second for some person for come out and talk say you be Amber, they bole you. Oga talk say you be Black Leg, they bole you. You understand? Now, these people then for below Foncha way, they can't talk say na Amber the way they don't go kidnap some people them. Ekelebe them ambush them, bole them. We all know which way Ekelebe they always do am. When Ekelebe they say they don't bole Amber for any place, they go carry am, go display their body for some junction, right? When they go display am for that junction, they go put top them for their skin. But these people, the way they say na Amber, the way they come over kidnap some people them, where Kelebe they don't ambush them, so they bole plus the people they kidnap them, they don't get no talk for their skin. No AK, nothing. They look clean and neat. You get the point? They don't get nothing for their skin. I go drop the video on my WhatsApp channel. I know be showing the picture for here. Like just for the reason why I explain already. These people then, they don't get no talk for their skin. Nothing. But Ekelebe they ambush them, wash all them. Who's are they thought the way Ekelebe they bad for brandish them, put on top Amber their skin say na Amber they don't bole them. What it happen this time around? Una see and say more answers than they can. More questions than they up than answers. It is questionable. La Republic get a master plan. The master plan now for continue for the move or put for game. If any person they will never understand the master plan, I don't know what to tell that person. But I say, Joe wait when it will happen for you. Then you go understand say master plan is there. Indeed, from our findings, from everything we don't look at, we don't find out it show say that people then for below Foncha way, a Kelebe then go bole them. They don't get anything to do with Ambazonian struggle. Don't be even Ambazonian soldier, they say. Nothing. We know say people that they exploring for that side of Queen, where they kidnap, they do things and tossing an Amber. We know. I know all those things. I'm taking all that into consideration. But you see the particular situation, no, we never see him. We never hear him. No, we know Amber them. Now, this guy where they call say Francis Ganu. I want to tell you about the Francis Ganu of a guy. Now, true say this one not happen within the week, right? This one not happen within a week. I want to tell you about Francis Ganu of a guy. Okay. Francis Ganu affair. It jumps on girl where they call that girl say Ntama Emanuela on Aweti. It jammed that girl with a power bike. Danga Kwara one time. As they go hospital Ikwara. We don't ever hear any day say Francis Ganu don't face justice. Right? Nothing like that. Instead, Francis Ganu they go around as a superstar. Now for tell una say La Republic na country they don't get no law for they don't respect no law. Better still, La Republic du Cameroon now the only country where you be influential and you get money, you always be right. And man way poor, be influential is always wrong. Justice has been made to be a commodity that you can buy in the market at a given price T. And this price is only afforded by the highest bidder. Can you imagine? What if Francis Ganu do for that girl is correct? When I know, I believe some of una know this story. I just come again over the story because I try to go through some of my information there. I was supposed to publish one, but I not publish them. But I think say man talk am very fast before we pass on top. This Francis Ganu of a guy, honestly speaking, Francis Ganu supposed to face justice. But you know what? He didn't face justice. Rather, he was a hero. Just the same situation with this guy they call Tenor. Tenor be Boles or Oranga too the same. Tenor be go New Bed prison for Douala. After they talk say this so Tenor they don't release he on wetin provisional release. That means say he go the report back to the authorities, then they go the check it. What's the case dey today? The case don't die natural death. Case go nowhere no. Yes. Now La République du Cameroun that for you. Salute Woja, I see you. Now, Ambazonians, we pass that one, we leave them. Benda Bali Road. Benda Bali Road, right? We did it. The reason why they bring some of these things for Nana because I want to understand the regime, the people we are dealing with. Those of you who think that you will stand with La République, those of you who think that you are going to fight against Ambazonia, or you are going to favor La République to work for them so that they will favor you, you gain your position or whatsoever. My brother, my sister, mommy and papa them, La République no get friend. No matter how you fight for protect your interest for La République, the way they go mash you, they go mash you. See, now some of you now, well, when they call us say Anglophone them, now some of you now they make una self still be in a wonderland because you never here understand the reality on the ground. See, man, you now see that French people them, they consider una as a threat to their survivor. They consider una, me and you understand? Me and what I did for outside for the world, so far as you come from southern Cameroons, Cameroonese then consider you as a threat to their survivor. Is a reality. They don't, if you want to talk about history, they don't even want to hear anything concerning history. They will only tell you and say Cameroon are one and indivisible. Divisible how? One and indivisible how? When? They don't even know their own history. So, when I want to fight for protect La République interest, you know say one day you go collect. Usa ekemade. Usa moja de. Usa moja de. Usa Ephraim Inoni de. Usa Fonjindam de. Where are these people? No matter how you fight against Ambazonia, you don't go ever make La République like you. It's a fact. These people they already know these things. But I see some of when they try to make her like say, oh Ambana this, Ambana that. Ambazonia get unfair share of certain things and way you know they go on correct. You understand? I'll always be honest with you now. I know they hide anything. I know be that one person where I'll come for you can begin lie or I can begin one cover up. I need to cover up. I tell you for the beginning for this live show say if something be wrong or it be bad, if La République do am, always stand for all we talk say this will be bad. If Amba do am, na still bad thing. Amba when Amba do that very thing, you know mean you know turn that thing to good thing. Now the principle that for people the way they want freedom. Don't be saying when Amber will say no bad. Now injustice that we are against those type of things. Now, Benda Bali Road. La République say they don't go be camp for Bali. And situation they come back to normal, blah blah blah. This and that. The people that for Bali no get potable water. They don't get electricity. Bali, they go for days, weeks, where light no day. People they struggle with charge on their phone. Now generator the way they use them for quarter. Charge phone. They don't talk less of even any health center. It's not befitting. People they run go to Bamenda, right? But Bali, they get B camp. La République, it be interested now for open military barracks than to provide social amenities to the people. What goes to your mind? intensifying the policy of occupation, intensifying annexation, intensifying assimilation. Anybody wants to talk about freedom must be suppressed. You get the point? That's what it is. Now, La Republic, the bees on B camp for Bali. Driver, they start complaining, say, from Bali Park, Bamenda, that's on Bengui Road. From Bali Park, go reach for Akaka Junction. Go reach for Bali there, for that side there. You get like 4 of how many control them road when I kill them. And they don't make me be a law. Say, you as a kelebe or you as driver for that road, where you carry passenger for morning time, Nankolo. When you come back for evening, you get the point. When you come back for evening, you go still in Kolo. You know why you're seeking Kolo? Because that Ekelebe go stop you. Tell you say, control don't change. Say no, you begin Kolo now for that other man. Gina my own now, you give. Imagine say driver need to pay 2,000 every day. How many motor they plow that road? How many motor them? Because of course that road na the corridor, Bamenda, Ekok, right? If you imagine the number of motor they pass that road on a daily basis. So a Kelebe they collect 2,000 from every driver on a daily basis. How much you think that a Kelebe they make them? Too much money, right? And it's a beautiful thing now. They benefit from the war, right? Now, Ambazonians, before this struggle was start, these things they don't exist. When struggle come, you see and say Amba be dismantle some of those control posts them. Because we get places in the way for ground zero way, no control they stand there again. Nobody say they don't like for stand. They like for stand, but they know say a danger for them. If Amba meet them for Zolo one time. So Ambazonians don't also do good thing for dismantle some of those controls them. Now, this palava Roger for road, routier, gendarme, police, this and that, where they do them. If they don't also they exist, wait till they be the solution. When I see some problem, I go think someone come with the solution. For our drivers, the way they walk that road, yes, I think say it be very important for una for know the one. Very, very important for una for know the one. That road na the walker and una road. Na Southern Cameroon road, Ambazonian road na the walker on top. No Ekelebe no get right take anything for una. No be even Amba. No, they don't get right take anything for una. They are extorting you. Yes. Now, since as some of those drivers them, una no get power. So una want go pick stick for fight Ekelebe. I don't tell una say una go pick stick because no be all man go pick talk. No be all man go hold am. You get the point? When I get on our own role, when I play am, man, he talk plenty. All man, they play a role. All man, even civilian, everybody they play a role. Now, whether we La Republic, he know say all man way the ground zero, na Amber. Now you the thing you also you be blackleg. Now you the thing you also you be spy for La Republic. But La Republic know say you be Amber. All man for ground zero. La Republic no trust you. You talk, I talk and so. He know say all man na Amber. Now, if you want to come up for your house, you get budget for your hand, spoil them. Yes. I remember time where they be spoil budget, give for a Kelebe. That Kelebe take that budget. It go only. Let me say it go only signal 6 to 10 in la own la end. If you want give any money, all our driver them una year fine. And any person where they stop you for what na a Kelebe una Amba. Yeah, me fine. Yeah, I need to understand. I need to talk like the fierce man. If any person stand for road, say one take money for you. As driver, you don't take a 1 time, take a 2 time, take a 3 time, take a 4 time. You don't make I don't be a habit. Yeah, fine. If you want give any money, spoil them. Spoil and give. Yeah, he like money no. Spoil the money give. Me go chop am. No problem. Now so una get for the do Always make sure you don't keep someone for your corner, for corner way you spoil and give them. They must take the money. Yes. When 1, 2, 3 they don't fall, other one they will learn. If they don't learn, they follow for line. That's how it's supposed to be. Any man with the extort money from one civilian population will not deal with you. Will not deal with you. What are you doing in the name of Amber? We no still deal with you. No deal with you. It clear. Some people they come and say they be youth them. They say they be youth them. They don't go contribute money for Gamma Pobia. Oh my God, they don't fail me. Oh my God. Amazon, 1 second, I beg, man, fix this problem. My battery low. Some people they come and say they be youth them. They don't go contribute 40 million. They gain for Pobia. When you look this people, they say they be youth them. You can discover and say among them, now the same system. Now, Paul Biya is not an individual. Get this clearly. I tell you this one for the opt-in time. Paul Biya no be just an individual. Paul Biya is a system. Paul Biya is that system in La République which represents bad governance. Paul Biya is a system that represents corruption. Paul Biya is a system that represents embezzlement. Paul Biya is a system of occultism. Paul Biya na he be grandmaster. That means na he be the chief wishman for La République. Paul Biya, that name Paul Biya, na a system where they in place. Now what I wanna see right now, they fight everything tooth and nail for ensure say me Paul Biya still win. Not be the individual they do. Now the system, me they protect that system at least, even not for a very long time, but for at least this number of years the way it remain before they check about what he for do. For Biana system. People they never understand one of their problem. I try to explain every day for una say Paul Biya. When you hear some marketers say this, so I support the head of state. I support Paul Biya. He's the right person. He's number one. He's this. He's not talking about Paul Biya. He's supporting the system he's benefiting from. Most of them are beneficiaries to the bad governance, to the corruption, to the corrupt system. Now, some people they got come out say this, so they don't contribute 40 million for support for Biade. Ask and say, among these people they say they contribute 40 million. What they do for a living? When you look at various and say almost 98% of them they are ENAM graduates. Now ENAM graduate them, they say they be youth them, they be elite them. These are ENAM graduates. These are people who have gone to the highest school of corruption in La République du Cameroun. That they call it École Nationale Administration et Magistrature, National School of Administration and Magistracy. These are legal thieves. Now so they end up. They say they don't contribute 40 million for Gamo Pobia. When you look at them, you see that people they are director there for this ministry. You want a supervisor for this ministry. You want a delegate of this. You want a this of this. You want a general manager of this. You want a this of this. Of this of all the system. So you see, say now only friend them. The thief for this side can't get for this side. Thief for this side can't get for that side. Even if they take money from the government for La République coffers, how you go know? You know if you know. Because they will still defend it. That is how the system functions. And all of them, right now, they are afraid. They fear and say, me Pobia no fall. Because if Pobia fall, the system will collapse. What happens when they collapse? What happens when the system will collapse? They will definitely go down, all of them. Now the thing in that way, they do. I don't know if I get one of those videos, they might play Amun and Siam. Just give me 1 second, so I see. I think I get one of those videos. Voila. Now, on some team, wait so. Now in this.
40 million francs as their modest contribution to support President Paul Biya's candidacy. The amount includes 30 million francs for the candidacy deposit and 10 million francs for campaign expenses. This gesture was made during a consultation meeting held at the Unity Palace on Monday, chaired by the Minister of State, Secretary General of the Presidency of the Republic, Ferdinand Gongo, alongside Minister Philippe Mbargamboa, Minister of Special Duties at the Presidency. On behalf of President Paul Biya, the chair of the Strategic Committee for his campaign expressed heartfelt gratitude for the generous contribution, acknowledging the youth's commitment to his electoral bid.
So sensitive to your gesture in favor of our president. The 13th of February, when I told the president that
celebration on February 13th, 2025 at the Yaoundé Multipurpose Sports Complex has been fulfilled. A moment of great pride for us, the youths, to have come here today, a fulfillment of the promise we made on 13 February during the special event to celebrate our champion's birthday, President Paul Biya. We've come to hand over even more than the amount of the legal deposit for his candidacy. So, the first 10 million as support from the youths towards his campaign. It is big relief for us that the president is going to run for these elections. The youth expressed their confidence in President Paul Biya, describing him as the only serious candidate in the 2025 presidential election. Rather, it is time for us to think of what is best for our country at this time. And what is best is to have a solid compass. This is what President Paul Biya represents. It's also very important for us to go in for a unifier-in-chief. To quote the words of our coordinator, Mr. Isoma, President Paul Biya is the only serious candidate we have. And for this reason, we should give him a chance to continue to lead us in stability to emergence. The head of the delegation, August Esomba, also commended the youths from the northwest and southwest regions for their unwavering support of President Paul Biya despite the ongoing socio-political challenges. Among the distinguished delegates present were Honorable Malomba Esembe, the city mayor of the Limbe City Council, Paul Efome, Mayor Chenny Peter, National Bureau member of the party's youth wing from the northwest, YCBDM section president from Okutunja 1 section in Top.
You know, mayor for city council. Elomba, wait. Mayor for city council for Victoria. Now he be one of the youth them. Mayor for city council. He don't go for city council money, coffers. He move money for it. Go for it, say one go get. People and never know how many of them. They pass 100. Imagine how much they give any person as a task for bringing a back contributor. You think say no person the way he work for the public government way, he thief money from government. He go allow 1 million for contributor as his own money for support Pobia. Me Pobia continue for the member of power. You think say he go lack him? They no go lack him. Now the system that way they fight for protector. Now the system that they fight for protector. But don't tell they say ambassador don't really take a track. We don't really take what direction. Shake, you know they now hold her. We don't really beg them. These are people who benefit from a system that represents bad governance, you know, corruption. Which kind of what do we know use them against with these people there? It's practicable. Everybody sees it. They see it. Now in that way, European Union not talk say La République will give back how much 1.3 billion back. Money where they take from COVID-19 where they give them, they don't ever use them. They can't discover and say the money where they give them for COVID-19, they don't carry the money, it enter in a private pocket then. Global shame as Cameroon ordered to repay 1.3 million euros of looted COVID-19 funds. I read the information for you. Please just bear with me some few minutes. Dive into this very critical information. Now, Cameroon Concoct News is saying that in a searing indictment of embezzlement and misappropriation and reckless corruption, Cameroon has been thrust into the eye of an international storm. Its name dragged through the mud by the very scandal that ought never to have happened. The mismanagement of precious funds meant to save lives. The Global Fund to fight AIDS, tuberculosis, and malaria, the world's leading financier of health programs in low-income countries, has delivered a damning ultimatum: repay 1.3 million euros, that is approximately 852,744,282 francs CFA, or they face severe consequences. This comes after an April 2025 delegation to Yaoundé unearthed a tragic litany of physical chaos, ineligible expenditures, and gross misuse of COVID-19 relief funds. What was meant to preserve life has now become a theater of disgrace. In what reads like a tragic poem of state dysfunction, auditors and investigators scourged ledgers and warehouses only to find a tale of 238 second-hand freezers, alleged medicine theft, and vanishing equipment, all under the shadow of a health system gasping for breath. At the heart of the storm is Cameroon's own Ministry of Public Health, led by Minister Malachi Manauda, whose name is now etched into the global ledger of embarrassment. Even more damning, the delegation met with the Secretary General of the Presidency, Fernand Gongo, and the Minister of Finance, Louis-Paul Moutaze, clear evidence that this scandal has touched the upper echelon of Cameroonian power, despite promises and posturing. The rot ran deep. Ambazonians, I will not spend much time reading that particular article, but I want to let people know that La République du Cameroon is built, or is, they are a system of serious and chronic corruption. When you see people who are defending this system, it means they are benefiting from it. Those people who are against the fight for liberation, the fight for the freedom of the people of Southern Cameroon, they are not just against it because they want to stand against it, because they are beneficiaries to the regime, right? They are fighting so that, because the actualization, the coming into fruition of Ambazonia, the realization of the dream, the Ambazonian dream, is going to be a termination to whatever relationship they have with La République du Cameroon. There are many of them who are La République du Cameroon agents who have magical numbers. Mbamba head Nasari Clovis. This other one they call Atesong Bertus, Nkunyam Titus. These guys have magical numbers. They are being paid salaries at the end of the month. Ask, what is their job? Nothing. You will not. Which ministry are they working in? But they are being paid on a monthly basis. These are the type of people who are protecting and supporting a rotten and a decay regime. Where Colonial Diop Bamenda 2, they call it Nkongo Nicholas. This man, they say he go Victoria, unknown gunmen them, mitoi for road. They wash his small granite, either for critical condition. Now people they ask and say, but why only this man? Because it may be last time for February, if the very man, if he get some problem for inside Ntubwa, that means for that side for Ndonga Mantu, where it shows say, if it still go for it at that time for 11 February, Amber capture a motor for road, the motor will be there inside, but Amber no be really know whether it be na colonial administrator or not. Now later on, where they discover and say it don't run, it be na colonial due. They say it be run mysteriously. Now after that, almost a year after, the man don't be involved again in another attack where they almost threatened for claim a life. They say they for critical condition. Now when we look at these things, then we talk say this, so not everything must be attached to Ambazonia. Not be all two way they go only attach for Ambazonia. We can't say this, so oh na Ambaro attacking. No, these people then they belong somewhere. They know themselves. They get their own internal fight. They be enemy they among themselves. Yes, if it be so already man they so it get people the way they either a position, they want ball, they want movie for game. It be very simple and very clear. Yes. Or truly, if it be an amber to true, say an amber the monitor they want movie for game. You get the point. It be very clear, it be very true. Or the third option where we analyze and we look at inside and say this, so this man surely he want draw attention for himself Either you want run, you want get enough reason for run, for abandon that thing where they do am. You gonna be all they feel like am. Some of them for the way they know if you run because they guard them. Colonial Dio they guard you. You know if you go any side, you get guard. You know if you go any side empty, one. You know if you go. So you don't know the instruction where they don't get for their back. So you struggle either you want run, you know, you get the point. So either way, whether na friend them, whether na colleague, enemy where they within them, where they want struggle for bole, whether na this kind enemy them bole or na ambala bole after, it's also be for the good of Ambazonian struggle because Ambazonians they get one singular enemy. La République du Cameroon, their occupational forces and their colonial administrator. So any of this one the way it happen for you, it correct. So they say they will serious critical condition. That one na imbanga na oye. No man ever send it for amber land. If he still run, that work no be work. Say one be due. Just because say if you want be chef there, you take team of people then seize for that land, seize this, seize that. Now for do it today. If Amber meter you, he give you, he correct. If you own colleague the way he deal with them, they don't like he, they give is also correct. It's also correct and correct. If Mohammed no go mountain will come for Mohammed. He clear my people. Now we look at the situation for Mangang. Mangang finally released. This one are very bad news for Black Leg them and La République du Cameroun agent because it touched them for very bad place. They be think say Mangang will go for Ngata, he go remain for Ngata. I want to play on this video muna. Yeah.
To my loved ones out there, today is another Sunday. I'm out, and as usual, I send out greetings to those people who care about me. So if you receive this message, it's because I think you care about me, or you should care about me. So I'm doing good, as you can see. I'm heading to downtown Washington, D.C., where I have some business to do. But I was just saying that it's a beautiful day. As you guys can see, the sun is out. And I'm wearing one of my blouses that I made myself. I crocheted this blouse by myself. I can't show too much of it, but anyway, today I decided to dress in it so that I can kind of show you guys that I've learned a lot of skills. When I'm on my quiet time, I do a lot of things, and it's beautiful. It's all beautiful. I'm doing good. That's the important thing, and I hope you people are doing good too, and staying out of unnecessary noise, making sure that you're using your time wisely. I'm just looking around because I'm about to cross the road. As you can see, it's showing red, and I have to pay attention. Otherwise, this is me, and I'm doing very well. See? Sorry. All right. There we go. Hopefully everybody is doing as well too, better. All right. Happy Sunday. Sunday, July 13th, 2025.
So now Mangang this way, La Republic agent them and Black Leg them, they be wishy back. And they be think say they be get hand for what way happen with Mangang. But Ambazonian be so powerful, so strong in such a way no matter what way it happen for any of our people them, so far as he get the struggle for his heart, he will always stand strong. According to La République du Cameroon, their own definition of things the way they fit do we, the people of Southern Cameroon, they hope, they pray, say there's going to be bad things that happen for we, but when they say this, so they go live long for see we be free. Yes, because La République and he agent them, they think say prison, that the only way on a place where they feel use them for intimidate we, for suppress we, and for make sure say they silence we. Impossible. You feel catch a bird, but you know if ever stop that bird from singing any song. It is clear, very simple. Yes, you feel catch bird. Maybe the catch. We don't do small hunting, small no. That will be this small. You catch bird them. You put inside cage. You beat a cage fine. Open small door. You put that inside. That bird is sing song. We sing that song. You know go stop. Now so Ambazonian day. No matter how La Republic and agents they intimidate we for putting for Ngata for do this prison already. Prison already. No matter which way they do them, they will never break us. Never will they break us. Thank you, Manga. Thank you for your sacrifices. God bless you and God bless Ambazonia land. Thank you very much, Manga. We deal with you and may God continue to stand by you. And we tell La Republic say this so the day they come, the prison where Pobia go enter inside. They got away Mbamba and Nasari clothing Kunyam titles. Their own got away they go enter inside. Where me and Joe pray. Say me no be na kan angata. We ide for La Republic. Now Ambazonian freedom fighters and social media. Ambazonian freedom fighters and social media. I think we talked about this thing last week. Ambazonian freedom fighter and social media. I think we're already 1 hour into you to expose yourself on social media. I know one called a particular platform, but sometimes when you screw through your videos, then you see Ambazonian freedom fighter you didn't know. As a freedom fighter, right? That means say you hold top for ground zero. One, you don't already decide say this so you go keep everything about you private, because the more you make the things about you public, the more you expose yourself. You are not only exposing yourself, you are exposing those around you, and it is very dangerous for your security and for your safety. You know, if you make news, you read the news. News get a pattern. Man way they make news, no they read news. They only can tell you so you be do. When I do one. If you understand the talk, you go know it. I talk very well. With the caution Amazon freedom fighter, they say this aspect of exposing yourself on social media is not good. We don't talk about this palava video, no do video, no do video. It don't sink, it don't go right down. It don't go right down. Yes, it don't go sink, it don't go right down. The aspect for no do video, show your face, because La Republic don't use them so much time for do it, for clamp down on our people. When you do video, show your face. Listen, I want to make this clear so that Muna understand what it mean when you do video, show your face. As an Ambazonian freedom fighter, you be a target already. When you do video, you show your face. The first way La Republic did one, I said they go take that video. They struggle for identify you in particular, identify for try to see the trace on a family compound. When they struggle for trace on a family compound, the next thing they go do again, I say wait. They go trace who be your pa, who be your mommy. When they don't go trace them, they go take them, go to Amazon place, intimidate them. They go give information about you. Reality, the show say it be difficult for any person to dissociate himself from a family. It's a reality. It be difficult. One time they feel the call your mommy, call your pa, but they will go through all that. You don't know what will happen with them. They will go through all that. They will extract information from them. And at the end of the day, they go get your telephone number. Just because you make videos on day. They get your telephone number. They go use that telephone number to track you there. So they will now shoot for barak. You want to see a kelebe, they don't surround now. You don't know how they do appear for day. Now because they don't struggle, trace and they can't get you now. This is not good. For show you, for day on social media, it's no good. Yes. Now the simple thing that we talk say this, so this particular social media what we use them now for educate what people, for sensitize and for make sure say we inform them. As a freedom fighter, you get to remain secret, discreet in everything that you do. People they feel your voice go be na one way. It go to make them confused. They don't know what they want now. They go to guess na guess. But you see your face, they go use them track with it. That's so like people don't do plenty freedom fighter them. That's so like people don't do them for them. So my dear people, fellow Ambazonians, within the week we also see where this guy where they call say Capo Daniel. He come out with some message. Capo Daniel a person way it don't work for inside Amazonian struggle. What I do now, rough work or you do na good work, it don't work. You understand? Now, Kapo Daniel be na Cho Ayabai, Deputy Defense Chief. Kapo Daniel, he don't know the in and out for plenty things then about struggle for ground zero as far as the side of ADF it be concerned. Kapo Daniel once separate with Ayaba, he talk say Ayaba being an extremist. Ayaba they do rough work, Ayaba na this, Ayaba na that, they struggle na this, they struggle. Okay, we don't accept. Una don't follow me on this platform for a very long time. Una go accept the facts. Well, I don't really talk say this. So me, I don't stand me, I don't support Ayaba, but no nothing. Nothing. I never support Ayaba for anything. Me, I get my own things away. I don't tell una about Ayaba. And I don't even talk and sing say Ayaba will be arrested. He will be arrested, right? And he has been arrested. He's in jail. Yes, it's a reality. No be until una no fine. If you follow my previous outing there, I don't talk and say I even call them to order. Even this the very Kapo Daniel. Now, Kapo Daniel be there with Ayaba. He work with Ayaba all this while. Kapo Daniel can tell we say Ayaba na bad man, Ayaba na this, Ayaba na that. Okay. Now when you talk say Ayaba na bad man, that means say you Kapo Daniel you be good man. Because now una two don't work together. Una pay attention. He and Kapo they don't work together. Now, as they don't work together, we expect say since Kapo Daniel they tell we say he boss na bad man. Okay, you now Kapo Daniel you don't come out from your boss a group, go form your own group. And they expect say you go do better than your boss. That means say you go show the right example. You know say the opposite of bad na good. The opposite of wrong na right. You get the point? So people they expect say Kapo Daniel go do the right things then. Kapo Daniel go do the right things then. Exactly what people they expect them. But what happen at the end? Kapo Daniel start preaching a different kind of gospel. Start talking how me Amazonian freedom fighter then go surrender for la Republic. Start talking how me Amazonian freedom fighter them they stop for fight. He get dark forces. Why Kapo Daniel know they use the dark force for attack a Kelebe them? Why they use the dark forces then for implement way to where Ayaba nobody implement them? Why nobody use them? As simple as that. Why nobody use them? But Kapo Daniel come with totally a different agenda. The agenda, it not only be the agenda where La Republique don't arrange and give, but be an agenda where he self the Kapo Daniel, if you don't already take his side since. That's what we call living with long time traitors within. Now, when I listen to something, so that's what I go open for, yeah? Okay, go open.
We are sending this message to all Ambazonian fighters.
Kapo Daniel talk so.
If you are in an Ambazonian camp,
Kapo Daniel,
you are selling after the market. The fighting has stopped. There is no legitimate fighting against our forces. The Ambazonian forces and fighters are the primary source of problem in our community today. Even genuine fighters, their mere presence or even their activity only legitimize those criminal cartels and criminal gangs who carry gun in the name of fighting for our independence and freedom, who are there to steal money, to harass our people. These are criminal gangs, thieves, armed robbers, working in the name of Ambazonian fighters. The fighting has stopped. Our people do no longer look at Ambazonian fighters as their liberators. They are a terror to us. The armed fighting has come to an end. It is now counterproductive. Our people do no longer need it. We have told all Ambazonian fighters who are in their camp to decamp. Abandon those camps and leave those camps. Go back to your civilian life. It is no longer moral to even support an Ambazonian fighting group. It is no longer moral. Our groups in the diaspora have failed us. Anybody who carries the name of a president, carries the name of whatsoever, those titles that do not really represent their functions.
when I see say Kapo Daniel, you don't actually confuse, right? Because from which way they talk, no sense, no day at all. Kapo Daniel they talk say, me Amazonian freedom fighter, they don't fight again. Me they leave the fight. Say they so me they go back and live their normal life. Now who they ground zero where don't fight the fight go to live back in normal life. Ekelebe no kambole. Capo Daniel dey on a mission. The mission wey Capo Daniel dey na say wetin. He want do everything possible for make sure say the struggle me end. You get the point now because he know say this so if he no do am, he go ngata because Capo Daniel deserve for them to play with Ayaba Dede today. All those things they are accusing Ayaba of. He did it together with Capo Daniel. So Capo Daniel supposed to deal with Ayaba to play with Ayaba Dede today. So Capo Daniel he don't get new work description. When I say wait, do everything to destroy those people. If you cannot convince the fighters on the ground, continue to do what you are doing on social media so that you discourage them. But we tell Capo Daniel say no matter in number, whether La République du Cameroon recruit 100 million Capo Daniel them shake you know they no be Capo Daniel can't tell we say struggle na A, struggle na B, you understand? No be Capo Daniel can't tell Amazon and say no be Capo Daniel can't tell Amazon and say we're sure we go in which direction because we know who Capo Daniel is already. We already know where he stand. He is even in Wonderland. Capo Daniel don't even know place where he stand. He there for Wonderland because he don't even know which way he actually need them any longer. Now man this way be the talk how they fight for freedom, they fight for this, fight for that. Today, in language. If only Ambassador and them be listen, if only Ambassador and them be swear oath, if only Ambassador and them be come together, for instance the Ambassador shrine, they swear oath for keep and protect this struggle, the integrity of this struggle. If only people that be swear oath for the beginning with their lives, we will not be having people like Capo Daniel. We will not be having all these DDR people. We will not be having all these people. That's a reality. But today people they still make the same mistakes. People they still make the same mistakes then. But I talk say any player Ambassador and then they, if you want to do anything where it be reasonable, you must swear oath. Say everything I do for them, I keep them sacred. Because when I put water inside calabash, una talk for they talk, una swear, my brother, they never born man way, he go against, or he go do contrary to it when I don't agree or not. Then he stay alive. It not be possible. In a natural law for life, it's natural. Not be until they talk this one as on juju. No, these things were supposed to be done from the beginning. And no fighter them, and no freedom fighter them ground zero way. They come together, they swear oath. Yes. And they respect them. Any man will go against that or in the fall for battlefield. They so in the fall. Fighter them they can't don't swear also they go protect the civilian population. They don't do anything against civilian population. They stand firmly for the struggle for independence for Amazonia. If all these things were being done, we will not be having people like Capo Daniel and all the like. They work around their mob, talk anyhow against the struggle because the struggle didn't have a way. Any man feel enter for the struggle, do as he like, go anyhow as he like. He no care, the fear no man. Ambazonians. Well, now, for wrap up my presentation for today, I want to tell you, say, the way things then they go, the struggle will be known for 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, not be the same struggle we know about 2025. Yes. Ambazonian freedom fighter them, they do everything for adapt at the changing times. Whether you like it or not, the times are changing. Just like how technology they change. For 2018 or maybe 2015, will not be the year plenty about AI. Now, AI don't come. People that struggle for adapt for the AI and all the like. Before, you know, be a lot of things in the way it change and people they adapt. When I say the way we Ambazonian freedom fighter they be operate before, like when the ball a kelebe, so they go make video, all man show a face, all man talk. It's not happening like that any longer. That means say the level of maturity it increase. No man no be go school for can't do this struggle. No man no go school for can't do this struggle. I want to know the one very well. Everybody you don't learn in the process because it was an emergency action that was needed in an emergency situation. My dear people, fellow Ambazonians, we have thrived. we don't pass through thick and thin. La République du Cameroon, for 9 years, they are unable to dissolve the 2 cubes of sugar. For 9 years, Okala Bilai never take a convoy, go acquire for road. For 9 years, Lele L'Afrique, he never work up for road. From up station Bamenda, pass through Sabga, go from Gokitunja, you never work up for road, go enter for inside Jakiri, say one launch whatsoever. For 9 years, they have understood that the ground is no more like before. It is never again. It is never again. Yes. So I don't hope say this so we will understand what say. Somebody saying, Ofonke comedy say your language sounds similar to that of Sierra Leone. Which country you're from? I'm from Ambazonia, bro. From Southern Cameroon's Ambazonia. You can check. You can Google check. This is our flag. Southern Cameroon's Ambazonia. Yes, we speak pidgin the same like Sierra Leone. Thank you. Now, this is the reality on the ground. La République is they out on propaganda. La République du Cameroon government, they do propaganda. That means say they can't preach information for outside way, no be the thing when it happen for ground zero. I go shock una. School academic year for ground zero, it is start now for August the year. School is start for Ambazonia now for August. You get a point now. Do you want to be any way say we talk say we are against school? No, we are not against school. We are totally in favor of our people going to school. Our children need to study. They need to read and write. It is their fundamental right. But what we are saying is that the right to life surpasses the right to education. Yeah, because now only picking way they are alive, they go school. If you know they are alive, if you go school. So the parents, mommy and papa them, now they go decide the security situation before they send their picking them for school. Meaning we are not against schools. You get the point? But let the parents decide when to send their kids to school. Because you cannot send a child to school when there is fighting, there is shooting outside. No be possible. When you know if you send your kids for school, you get the point. The parents have the upper hand to send their kids to school. This is clear. We are clear on this, my dear Amazonians. So when I see and say the reality on the ground, it not be the same with the way to CRTV, La République du Cameroun agent go tell una. School for Ambazonia they start for August next month. But for inside La République they will start for September. Now for tell you say these are 2 different places. Already there is an altar of the calendar year. Shake no day. Ekelebe no the work again. She don't for a chombo house chop. She don't for that. Ekelebe no the work again. Drink me more drunk anyhow. Because if any Ekelebe drink me more drunk for Ambalai go collect Nanzolo, no they beg them. It be clear. It be clear. People who are focused. La République du Cameroon don't put our people that go jail for how many years, but they have not given up. Nobody for Geneva denounce Ambazonia. The struggle is on course. Would they on the right footing? Would they work out without fear? La République will take it, they go use prison for intimidate we. But we told them never again. We stand for our total freedom, unconditional independence. It will come. It will take time, but it will come. We didn't resist, now resist. We are defending ourselves from tyranny, from occupation, from assimilation. Paul Biya, La République du Cameroon, oldest president. These people have never experienced democracy in their life. Ahidjo was never elected. He was appointed by France. Paul Biya the same. Appointed to replace Ahidjo. Ambazonia, we had a very few from 1957 to 1961, 4 years. We had 2 prime ministers, Endeli and Foncha. We've experienced democracy. We've seen what we call the tenets and enjoyed a peaceful transition of power. La République has never seen that before. La République is a state where they only believe in forcing people, you know, intimidation, harassment, kale, you can name the rest. These people, our forefathers came with them in, you know, to live side by side with equal status in Fumban conference. And today they are telling us that they are giving us special status. Bilingualism in La République du Cameroon simply means that you, when you talk English, talk French. That is the meaning of bilingualism. You will talk English, start talking French. You never see some Frenchman they make effort for talk English. You never hear for side. Even some of them wanna get friend the way na Cameroonese them. You never hear some of them even make effort for talk English. They don't care. They call English what country talk. But when they go outside, when they go abroad, English, you show them paper, they talk English fine. That one Samuel Eto'o, Francis Ganu, those guys, have you ever heard them speak English when they are in La Republique? They speak French. But when they go out, they communicate in English. They speak excellent English. You think they probably talk English? They look at English language when they are in La Republique as an inferior language. Then they see their French as a superior language. They don't want to make themselves inferior. You get the point? It's like they always want to remain there. Their French is a language of occupation. That is a clear reason. Very simple. Bilingualism in La République du Cameroon means that you who is speaking English start to speak French. They will force you to speak French, but they cannot force you to speak English. They will not force themselves to speak English. It's clear. It's a reality, my dear people. Official language of communication is French. Their official language of communication is French. Our struggle is on course. Yes, we may have some loopholes. It is normal. It be normal for any struggle. Forget small them. But the struggle they on course. And we will take them to the end. There is no place like home. We always stay and stand strong, my people. Thank you very much. I think I don't really talk for a very long time. I will see you again for our next update. Surely in a very few, maybe in 1 hour time, we'll be bringing to you more updates from Ground Zero. Thank you if you have been here from the beginning to now. Thank you very much. And don't forget, we are always here to make sure that the information we are giving out there is clear, verified, and why not, very authentic. My dear Amazonians, before I will see you guys again, surely I will be telling you good night from this end.